Welcome to the Power Packed Podcast. Please be quiet and courteous and silence your cell phones now. Be sure to grab some snacks and concessions, located in the lobby. And now our feature presentation. Prepare for butter.
All the time, wondering if maybe I'm losing my mind. Stepping out to the rising enemy, or maybe I'm going out to sea. Maybe you should know by now. When I get back, everything will be alright. Seems like I'm out to sea every single night. I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
Don't mind, maybe you sink or swim. Oh, I don't mind, maybe you sink or swim. Oh, I don't mind, maybe you sink or swim. Oh, I don't
Daddy Nichols is in a pickle 'cause he's out of nickels. How's Daddy Nichols? I'm gonna spank his child without a sock full of nickels. Daddy Nichols. Daddy Nickel in a pickle without a sock full of nickels. Nickel sock.
Oh, we back.
Wow.
It's been
We're
a
back.
while.
Too late to apologize.
Too weird.
Too late and dogs in the background like normal. Yeah, it feels like old times.
It is. It's been a while, and you know what? Sorry, I'm out of breath because I'm putting the baby in the carrier, and she weighs 20 pounds. So
20-pound baby. Doubled in size.
that baby done doubled. It's because we, getting all the vitamins, minerals. It's good to be back, you know. We did a Minecraft special. A lot of it. We had like 4 episodes of that, and then now we're back for just a good old fashioned, just John and I, the microphones, and a whole lot of goofs.
Whole lot of goofs, and I figured out how to have my guitar plugged in, so this might be the most distracting podcast for me, but that's fine.
Well, that's
and then
what I'm
when
hoping
Josh
for.
figures out his, we can have musical duets that aren't, well, we still won't be able to hear each other, but they'll be mixed way cooler.
Well, I was thinking we could eventually play with that tool that does. It's like the online jamming tool. It's the one that Charlie sent me, where we both would do something like this, and then it's like a DAW, but it's online, and then you plug in, and there's like only slight latency, so we can hear each other playing, I think.
Yeah, if we could do that and record it at the same time, boom, we'd have some like, it's too soon to mention that artist, but we'd have some dope. Is BB King still alive?
I think he...
What about Bernie? Not Bernie Mac. He's not. What's there's like a flagship Mac. Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, Fleetwood Mac.
Like
yeah, the singer passed away. Yeah, I see what you're saying, like Fleetwood Mac, yeah.
Wait, the singer did on Fleetwood Mac?
One of them did, I thought, recently, like the other girl singer.
Well, I know Bernie Mac's dead. Fleetwood Mac is apparently grieving. I don't think I mentioned an artist that's not BB King. Who is he? He's a guitar player, right?
Yeah, he was like OG blues guitar boy.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, we are the Power Pack Podcast featuring 2 dudes.
Yeah, it's 2 dudes, 1 friendship, and many years later. I think it's like 3 years in the making now. We've been doing this. I always like every time we get together. It's just it's very
like a
supple
bubble
and
bath.
sweet. It's like a bubble. Did you say it's like a bubble bath?
It's like a bubble bath for like 2 French fries and a ketchup packet.
2 French fries and ketchup packet. Yeah, it's cool. You know, we still making it happen. It's cool.
Dream catchers.
You were like, John and I are gonna get dream catchers both tattooed on our backs. So
Could I get one on my elbow so it's like a spider web?
spiderweb catcher, like Spider-Man. Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. We should get matching JJ Fresh tattoos. Charlotte has like a shaky toy, and it's probably picking up really loud in the mic right here.
She like the Mr. Potato Head's not a shaky toy. I was like, is she like shaking the Mr. Potato Head? But I guess those aren't. It's like I'm thinking of like a maraca.
Yeah, like
with
a
Mr. Potato Head on it.
But a Mr. Potato Head full of dried beans, and that's a maraca.
Or a maraca filled with potato pieces.
Ew, just like
This is Mr. Potato Maraca.
that would be a little scary, yeah. And man, it's just you know when we haven't done these in a while, and you kind of forget, like, you don't. It's not like you forget how to do it, but you're like, wow, this is. It's like when you used to play football in high school, and then 20 years later you get back on the field and you just start to cry a little bit because you're like, this is the glory days.
Wait, in what scenario are you playing football in high school and then you get back on the field in 20 years?
I'm trying to
That's
think
what
that
you said,
too.
right?
Yeah, that's probably a bad.
Okay,
That's a bad
maybe you're like-
situation.
maybe you're like an all-star high school quarterback, but then you're like cryogenically frozen to preserve your skills, but they forgot about you. And then 20 years later, someone's like, "Oh, there's a football player in this block of ice," and then they pop you out, and you're still a young, fresh, hip and happening, varsity jacket wearing boy, and you
But
join
it's
pro
like-
football.
So instead of like the 90s, well, you know what makes you feel? You want to feel old. I was like, oh, that'd be like the 80s or 90s, but that would be like 2003 at this point, and that's wild to think of. So I guess you'd be like, oh, I want to listen to NSYNC and eat that green ketchup that they used to have, and eat some Dunkaroos, and have my hair bleached, just the frosted tips.
Can't go wrong with frosted tips.
Yeah, but isn't that weird to think of? Like 20 years, there's this thing where for me, or I guess any millennial, you're like, oh, 20 years ago is always like, let's say like the 90s or something. Or what is this thing? It's always that like a few years ago feels like 2011 or 10, but really that was like, a long time ago at this point.
Like over 10 years ago.
Well, 2012 is interesting. So for me, it doesn't feel like that long ago, but it's 11 years ago, and that's when the boys got together for
The boys are back in town.
for the movie back in town for the movie theater. 10 years of that. So yeah.
10 years in the making. I texted you when I went to the movies last time.
Yeah.
It
Oh
was
yeah, you
just,
had an
like,
experience,
disgusting
right?
and filthy and gross. I was like, why do people do this? And then I walked outside to the trash cans. I'm like, oh, that's probably why. The trash cans are too small. They haven't fixed the movie theater trash can problem.
Should have like
I just think each movie theater needs to be built on a landfill, and every area where there's a trash can, it's just like a hole that goes down like a mile into the earth. Because those
So
things fill up after like 5 people. Like one popcorn container will fill up a trash can at the movie theater.
It's true. One big popcorn thing. And I like that idea because, when you go to the dump, and I was telling Andrea about the concept of the dump and how hilarious it is. You drive into this big warehouse, and on both sides, there's these giant trenches just full of trash, and you go and you just back up and dump everything in. So I think the same thing with movie theaters would be great. So when people, at the bottom of the theater, when you walk out and there's the trash cans, instead of trash cans, there's a giant trench in the earth, and they just like, I'm imagining what's that movie 300 where he kicks the guy into the hole. I'm imagining that, but it's trash.
Oh, yeah. Just, you know what they need? They need collapsible popcorn and drink containers. That way the trash cans utilize the most space.
There you go. So then they can stack them, and Charlotte keeps dropping.
Or maybe
her toy.
like an umbrella. Like the bottom of the popcorn container is like an umbrella, and you just
Yeah.
poke it with your finger, and it collapses in on itself.
Yeah. And then, so would that be, I'm imagining some guy in cargo shorts rolling in, and he's got both sides. He's got his drink cup and his popcorn cup, and he's like, all right. And he goes and flicks his wrist, and the thing opens. He's like, fill up the, it's kind of like the disgusting thing. Remember when people would eat all their popcorn, the big tub, and then those monsters would bring it back and eat another buttery, garbage can full of poppy. What was wrong with people in that? That always grossed me out so much.
I don't know. It's like, why go to the movies hungry?
Yeah.
Because none of that food there is going to fill you up at all. And you're just going to pay $1 million to try.
Yeah. It's like eat before you go or sneak in food. And I always think about something that keeps me up at night is the air quotes, the food we had to serve. Remember the hot dogs, how nasty those were?
They were split even before you heated them up.
Ew. Pre-split. I feel like that was definitely some not pork type of meat. That was probably some sort of like roadkill meat. But yeah, hot dogs.
I hear your little baby back there.
Yeah, she's happy. She's playing Baby Bottle Pop. Do you want to start out this episode with a song? I could probably, since you're plugged in, I could probably sing a little something. Maybe Charlotte and I could sing a little tune while you play a little guitar. Because I could hear you playing the electric.
I could try. I'll do that clown song I was doing earlier. I'll do it louder.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Let me know if you need help hearing this.
It's that song. I didn't hear that earlier. That's great. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm a clown. I'm a clown. Oh, no. Going down to the circus in my Honda Accord. One hubcap missing. Oh yeah, driving fast, speeding ticket, drinking lots of Dr. Pepper. Oh yeah, I'm a clown. Oh, I'm a clown.
I'm a clown.
I'm a clown.
Make my way to a clown.
I was
walking fast, faces past. I'm hungry.
And I'm hungry for the split hot dogs, yeah. The splitting and splitting my hot dogs, yeah. Not all songs. You should make a metal. I would be so over the moon happy if you made a metal version of that. Kind of like so the piano riff is like a metal riff,
Yeah, I'm trying to find a tab real quick. I'm finding chords. Let's see. How do we? Let's see. 1,000 miles. Guitar tab.
I'm trying to think where would put me 1,000 miles away.
Exactly 1,000 miles?
Yeah, so 1,000 miles from here. I wonder if I walked. I could probably look that up.
I think I found it, by the way. There's the low octave. Let me try it up high. There it is. I just gotta practice it now.
You got that real quick. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm good.
I'd be down for a live JJ Fresh cover of 1,000 Miles, but it's you playing it instead of piano, it's on guitar, and I'm faintly hearing it and trying to sing it.
You do the intro would be like Tom's.
No, I'm thinking full Slipknot with metal trash cans and baseball hats.
Like a little dive bomb right there.
Oh yeah. Wow.
They have the double kick. Grilled cheese.
Man. Dude. Oh, dude. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound.
I'm homebound. I'm going home.
So the violin part is not, you know how there's like a dun 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 dun. So instead of that,
And
I'll record me going, and then I'll send it over. So it's that's in the background. It's panned in a bunch of different ways. I need you, and I miss you. It's like realizing how menacing that is. It's so menacing. Oh. Oh, dude, do you want to collaborate on that? Like, if you have time, so just do all your magical instrumentals, and I'll record the violin part as my vocals going, and that's all I'll do. I'm not gonna do anything else, just that.
It'll be the next Sixth Heaven.
Oh man, I love such a great song. Yeah. 7 now down to 6.
You know, we haven't done in a million years.
What's that?
Check the podcast email.
Oh, let's do it. Well, yeah, I know.
Oh gosh.
We did a Minecraft special, the last 4 episodes, which that was a lot of fun. It's fun to do those. And then this is back to just good old fashioned, like, you know, cowboy boots on, cowboy hat.
I got my cowboy underwear on. It has cow print on it in all the right places.
Cow print on the right places. I can't wait to listen back to this and hear how much of Charlotte just going, wee. It's great.
What the heck is happening over there?
Great. It's because it's no longer Power Pack Podcast featuring 2 dudes in one friendship. Power Pack Podcast featuring 2 dudes and a baby in one friendship.
I was gonna try to figure out how to play Barney. Oh, I love you, because your kid, that might make him calm down.
Oh yeah. She's happy though.
Happy little baby.
Okay. I put some stuff for the podcast thumbnails. I've been really bad about that, so I just put some stuff on that. And I was gonna say we're already 3 minutes away from the end of this episode. I cannot believe it's been almost 20 minutes already.
It's been 20 minutes?
Almost,
Holy
yeah.
cow.
Yeah.
All right. I'll put my fiddle away after this one, but
Oh no, the
see.
guitar is so great though. Well, maybe you can put it away for next one.
Should next episode be a high gain?
Yeah. Ooh, we could do like what was that song I did? You were playing. You pulled up a YouTube drum song. It was like rock drums, and you were playing a riff, and I was doing like the dumbest rets.
That went on for way too long.
It really did. It was so good. So how about high gain either next episode, or we can do that the very grand finale. So the 3rd episode, we can do a rock and roll song again like we did last
that'd
time.
be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. I could I'll put in just a random drum beat at a random spot, and when I start playing, that's when you have to start singing.
Oh, that's always my favorite. Let's do it. It's back to the good old days, like I said, on the football field 20 years later, and then the police are escorting me off because they're like, why are you on the football field? And you're like, you know, 38 years old.
When you're trying to look back at elementary school and be like, why'd they ever stop making all sport? And that's what's going through your mind as the cops are chasing you down. What happened to all sport?
What happened to all sport? Good.
That was good. I remember having that OMSI one time. Oh, so good.
Oh, OMSI. That's a deep cut, man. OMSI. I love me some OMSI. I'm going to go well, now I got a baby, I can go to OMSI. It's not creepy, you know, because if you're an adult and you go to OMSI, that's weird. But now I got a baby, so I'm like, hey, baby's getting free. I'm coming.
I'm gonna put her on the electric ball. Watch her hair stand up. Get on there like a hamster wheel, the pedal to the metal.
It's kind of funny you say that. It's funny you say the hair standing up because she has like her hair's getting longer and it stands like she looks like one of those is it the troll dolls? Their hair sticks straight up. It's like really,
yeah.
It's really
Troll
really
doll.
adorable. Yeah.
Well, should we end this episode with an email?
Ooh, what about cliffhanger? You say the email, but they can't hear a response until next week.
Okay. I don't know if there's a question in this, but here we go. Sorry I disappeared for a bit. I just started the Lunchables ASMR episode and I'm concerned that this whole episode... I am concerned that this is the whole episode and confused by hearing Shar in the background, but Josh is the one eating. OMG, okay, y'all just started talking. So she's writing this as she's listening. Wow, that was a wild trip. Thanks, Crumb. So no question, just a statement.
Hear our reaction to that statement next week. Bye!
Thank you for tuning into our regularly scheduled program. Contact Josh and Jonathan at powerpackedpodcast@gmail.com. Support the show at patreon.com/powerpacked. See you next time, you dirty little rat babies.